My name is Jonathan Schneider. I teach grade 8 at Judge Bryant School. For mathematics, it's probably the easiest one in my opinion, because some people would say, no, it's completely opposite, but there's lots of resources. I've got a photocopier full of things I can print out if I want. It's more just having the time to actually sit down and make that little booklet for the kids that are weak. That is tricky. It's trickier for the weak, finding the stuff for the weak kids. There are online things like Mathletics, and I'm finding that there's a lot of really cool things I can do. Last year I was getting into something called three act tasks for teaching math. I don't know if you heard of those, but it is where you show a very short video or just show a picture, and then kids decide the math question to go with that. So maybe it's a guy stacking cups, and then notice that he's stacking cups beside a doorway, and you're thinking, I wonder how many cups it would take to get all the way to the top of the door frame. And that would be a possible question. So a kid sort of figures that one out. Another kid might actually try to be something hard. I wonder what the weight of all those cups are. So they'll just figure out okay, I figured out how many I need, and I'm going to estimate how wide it is, and then I'm if I fill the whole door frame with cups, then I'm going to estimate the weight of one cup, and I'm going to multiply. That is higher level thinking at its best. A junior kid, they might just look at that and just they might just look at it and just guess I don't know, maybe 100 cups, and at least they're starting something. But yeah, I found it was pretty interesting. That being said, some kids loved it, some kids hated it. So differentiating in mathematics is not, I know how, because I've looked at the curriculum. I actually taught K to 8 math as an itinerant. So I'm very lucky. I would recommend to all teachers that they take a look at all the DNA assignments. I'm not sure if you've heard of DNA assessments. They are the standardized tests. I think every teacher should look at each one from each grade level, and just so they can be okay, by grade 3, they should know this, and have an idea of okay, in grade 5, they're understanding how fractions work together. In grade 6, they're understanding how adding and subtracting, and maybe how mixed numbers. Grade 7, 8, you're starting to multiply and divide fractions. Just almost how it's just the curriculum is built in a scaffold. It's a step by step.